Last question, Hale Kuhio.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. I understand you went, you were there when the structure was taken down.
That's correct.
In the middle of the night or early in the morning. What
Early morning.
made the decision to do that? Was that something you
I made the decision, yes.
Okay. Why was that?
Because the individuals that were involved in the construction were informed, they were warned, they were encouraged to remove the illegal structure. They did not have permission to build Hale Kuhio.
How does that differ from somebody else? We very well know that there's other people that have.
We've taken down illegal structures or structures without permits on every island.
I'm just looking at why that one.
Why that one?
Why that one? This is a very sensitive situation, although not related to DHHL, the structure, the Hale at Hale Pohaku.
So I will answer the question.
With Hale Kuhio.
So I will answer the question this way. We looked at structures all across the state. In fact, this month we're going to dismantle structures at Railroad Lane in Hilo, and then we're going to move on to Kalailoa, and then we're going to move on illegal structures back in Anahola. So it's a series of removing unpermitted structures.
Is there someone illegally occupying land on the Aina Mauna lands right now?
On Aina Mauna lands, yes.
What are you doing about him?
We're going to remove him as soon as we have enforcement available to us.
Okay. In my opinion, we could have done that differently. And in my opinion, we inflamed the situation and made things much, much worse. And I think there would have been a better way to go about that. We've been there before. We've talked about the situation. Right. In hindsight, would you have done the same thing? Given the last 6 weeks that has happened?
Given the facts, yes.
This was a piece of parcel no bigger than this room. It was a structure that you could have easily done whatever you wanted to do on the road. I just don't see the point. Okay. It's different than someone who's occupying 100 acres and grazing and fencing it and living on it.
Yeah. I understand that you disagree. However, I made the decision based on input from the commission, and we do that all the time in other areas. Okay. So,
can anyone from the commission come to the table and answer a question?
I don't think they can speak for the commission.
Can you speak in their capacity as a commissioner?
If they desire to. But I don't think they can express the... I don't know that you were a commissioner at the time either.
So my question is just to clarify what Chair Aila said, which was prior to the removal of Hale Kuhio, that the Hawaiian Homes Commission was informed prior to that action.
As a matter of fact, I did speak to Chair, and I think it was more or less going through a process for this group that had the Hale up there. And I believe if they had gone through the process like every other person to get a right of entry, then it would come back to the commission and we'll decide whether we can agree with or approve the right of entry. But no right of entry was signed.
And I will add, in the notices to them, the idea of a right of entry could only be entertained if they were in compliance. As long as Hale Kuhio was standing in non-compliance, we could not consider that. And I'm just going to caution, so if you follow up with further questions, there are some questions that, because they were dealt with in executive session, we're not going to be able to.
And my question isn't in regards to the LROE. My question is, when the green light was given to remove Hale Kuhio, was the commission or the commissioners informed of that prior? That's what you just said.
Yeah, so I can answer that. If the folks, yeah. I mean, one of the things you got to learn is respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
goes both ways.
Yes, and I think I've been very respectful.
Absolutely.
Okay, so. The commissioner whose district that the action was in was notified. The other island commissioners was not notified that the action was going to occur. However, they were aware that the action was going to occur.
That was the correct statement.
Okay.
That was right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.